What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the Strike First podcast. If this is your first time with us and you love CobraKai and KarateKid, consider joining the dojo today by following my Instagram at Strike First Podcast and hitting the red subscribe button down below. Today, we'll be discussing what Tory'S fate could be in CobraKai Season 4. So by now, we all know that the character of Tory Nichols is among the most interesting in the entire series, as well as one of the most difficult to predict. We don't really know too much about her upbringing, or her parents, or even if she's capable of being redeemed or not. But Season 3 has prepared us to realize something we can accurately predict for her character arc in Season 4, and that it will continue to get darker and darker as she continues to strive for revenge against her enemies in all the ways that they've wronged her. And this will just make things worse in the end, as this is just the beginning for her, and I think things will get much more difficult for her as time passes. And the fate that I could specifically see Tory'S character having is that right before the tournament, I could see Kreese pulling her aside and giving her the word that her mother has passed from her dialysis illness. And as she receives this news from Kreese, it'll just add fuel to the rage she's built up over the past 2 seasons, which will allow her to plow through the competition in the tournament with little effort, and could even get a couple of warnings for her aggressive fighting style. And all of this will just lead up to her inevitable third face-off with Sam. And in my opinion, that match will be close for sure, but Tory'S hatred for Sam, along with her just learning of the tragedy of her mother's death, will just push her over the limit and result in her being disqualified. A couple of reasons as to why this would work is that it would explain 2 things. Number 1, it would explain why the medic would be making another appearance, this time in the final episode of Season 4 from IMDb, as well as it could explain the reasoning as to why Amanda has her hands over her mouth looking horrified over these events. And this of course would all be music to Kreese's ears, as everything will occur according to his plan. He wants Tory at her strongest and most dangerous in this tournament. He also wants Sam and the rest of the Miyagi-Dos to get what they deserve for all that's happened between them. So my final prediction for Tory'S outcome in the tournament is that she'll be disqualified and Sam will be unable to continue due to her injuries. And although Tory technically won't officially defeat Sam in this scenario, she will feel better as she finally gets her revenge on her nemesis and gets all the rage out concerning her mother's death. Now, if this were to happen, it would definitely set up the Robbie and Miguel eventual third matchup we have all been expecting for a while now. And I think this would make the most sense because I can't really see Sam and Tory getting eliminated by another fighter. Tory getting disqualified would be understandable given the nature of her character, and having Sam losing her fight to Tory, it would just add that level of darkness this season desperately needs, and give the notion that the Cobras are no pushovers and not to be messed with. While I'm not sure of the fate of Tory beyond Season 4, as it is not set in stone on the outcomes on the other aspects of the season, Tory will in fact be as ruthless and as vengeful as we've ever seen her before, and Silver and Kreese will be standing there in the front row, soaking it all in and being as satisfied as ever. But with that being said, guys, that'll do it for this video. Be sure to let me know down below in the comment section your opinions on Tory'S fate in Season 4. And as always, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to give it a like and hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on CobraKai and KarateKid content. And once again, I just want to reiterate the fact that we are less than 100 subs away from 1,000 subscribers, guys. Let's try to get there before September. I'm confident that we can get the job done. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.